Waking up tired even after 7 or 8 hours of sleep is one of the most commonly ignored health signals after the age of 40. Many people immediately blame their mattress, stress, or age. They assume this kind of fatigue is normal, but in many cases it is not normal at all. This type of tiredness is different from occasional poor sleep. It feels deeper, heavier. You wake up, but your body doesn't feel restored. What most people don't realize is that morning fatigue is often connected to how the body regulates energy overnight. Blood sugar instability, low grade inflammation, and hormonal changes can all interfere with how efficiently your body recovers while you sleep. Instead of feeling refreshed, your system wakes up already struggling. Most people respond the same way. They reach for coffee. Caffeine creates the illusion of energy, but it does not solve the problem. It only forces the nervous system into temporary alertness. A more important signal is what happens 1 to 2 hours after waking up. If your energy crashes again mid-morning, this suggests your body is having difficulty maintaining stable energy levels. Over time, ignoring this pattern can contribute to worsening fatigue, weight gain, and metabolic strain. Morning tiredness is not something to fight through. It is something to listen to. Because the earlier this signal is noticed, the easier it is to correct. Another silent sign many people dismiss is joint stiffness in the morning that improves after movement. You wake up feeling tight. Your knees, hips, or fingers feel stiff. But after walking around for a while, it seems to get better. Because the discomfort fades, most people assume it is harmless. In reality, this pattern can indicate early joint degeneration or chronic low-grade inflammation. Healthy joints rely on movement to distribute fluid and nutrients. When movement is limited, especially during long periods of sitting, joints receive less lubrication. Over time, this leads to stiffness rather than sharp pain. Pain usually appears much later. Morning stiffness that warms up is not a sign of damage yet, but it is a sign of reduced joint resilience. Hydration, daily movement, and circulation play a much bigger role here than most people realize. Long periods of inactivity combined with dehydration and poor posture slowly reduce the joint's ability to recover. The danger is not stiffness itself. The danger is assuming that stiffness means nothing. When this signal is ignored for years, it often turns into chronic discomfort that becomes much harder to reverse. Early awareness creates flexibility, and both literally and physically. Difficulty concentrating is often blamed on stress or aging. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. You lose focus while reading. Simple tasks require more effort than they used to. Occasional forgetfulness is normal. Persistent mental fog is not. The brain is one of the most energy-sensitive organs in the body. Even small metabolic imbalances can affect clarity and focus. Reduced blood flow, unstable glucose levels, and micronutrient deficiencies can all interfere with cognitive performance. What makes this sign dangerous is how easy it is to normalize. People tell themselves they are just busy, or tired, or getting older. But when focus declines gradually, it often reflects changes happening beneath the surface. The brain depends on consistent energy delivery. When that system becomes inefficient, mental sharpness is usually the first thing to decline. Ignoring this sign doesn't just affect productivity. It affects decision-making, reaction time, and emotional regulation. Mental clarity is not something that disappears overnight. It fades quietly. And the sooner this signal is noticed, the more control you retain. The goal is not to fix everything at once. After 40, the body responds best to consistency, not intensity. Small daily actions, repeated over time, protect the body far more than occasional extreme effort. The first habit is consistent timing. Going to sleep and waking up at roughly the same time every day helps regulate hormones, energy levels, and recovery. Irregular sleep patterns confuse the body and make fatigue feel permanent. The second habit is light movement shortly after waking. This does not mean exercise. A short walk, gentle stretching, or simply moving your joints for 5 to 10 minutes helps restore circulation and joint lubrication. This single habit can reduce stiffness and improve mental clarity throughout the day. The third habit is stable energy intake. Large sugar spikes followed by crashes place stress on both the brain and joints. Balanced meals that include protein, fiber, and healthy fats help the body maintain steady energy instead of extreme highs and lows. The fourth habit is daily low-intensity movement. Short walks during the day support blood flow, joint health, and metabolic stability. You do not need intense workouts to benefit. Consistency matters more than effort. Finally, hydration plays a much larger role than most people expect. Even mild dehydration can increase joint stiffness and reduce mental focus. Drinking water regularly throughout the day supports circulation and recovery at a basic level. None of these habits are dramatic. That is why they are often underestimated. But together, they reduce silent strain on the body and slow down long-term decline. These steps are not treatments, they are early protection. And the earlier they become part of daily life, the more options the body keeps over time.